I'm scared. Love this, love this. Well, these speakers, including my dear friend APAC, are wonderful people just before my eyes, before the time slipped by, you see their growth. It's amazing how this company, how this platform is able to build someone out of nothing, out of something. And I want to share my whys. And it may not be exactly the same that you expect, but I hope that through my 10 whys, you can find a glimpse of somebody around you, in your family, in your life, at your work. And here's my story. Number one, I want to be able to help many people realize their business ownership dream. And we all come to this country with a great kind of a notion, a good hope, right? However, the visa, the H-1B, the green card, the layoffs, and all these nightmares replaced our dream and blinded us to see what we can, what we could, what we want. And not mentioning that we even suffocate from all these tough times that many speakers have already talked about. I coached so many people that now today, 4 years ago when I decided to embark on this journey, which is a less traveled road, I have no idea how I'm going to make it, but I decided that I would like to offer something more than words, but an opportunity. And an opportunity I personally tested through. And now I'm able to introduce many of my friends, as a matter of fact, 10 years ago, to become successful on this platform. And I saw that happen, including all the greatest speakers today. Number two, I wanted to better my family relationship through the coaching, mentoring, in improving myself. To be the youngest VP, SVP, and the only minority in a prestigious company like a Fidelity, I learned to be tough, very tough. Yet, many of these successes are merely cherished by a handful, small circle of elite people I work with. The most success I earned is actually keeping my distance, keeping the distance from the people I love, I care. I don't want that. I actually wanted to improve with my friends, as Apex said, and so that we cherish each other's improvement and successes. And number three, I wanted to make a lot of money. And I want to show people that if I can do it, you can do it. And I always felt that I'm a blessed person. I'm a grateful person. I'm always, and people know me by that. And I always attributed my successes in career and life to God's blessing. However, how would that help others to achieve their potential? By hearing that? Not much, right? Not even my own children. They wouldn't believe that, hey, daddy is just blessed, so he got this position, he made that money, he bought this, he bought that. They wouldn't believe that. How about the people around us, right? What kind of a story will give to them in order to help them, inspire them, motivate them to be successful? The more people I met here in this platform, in this great company, the more I hear from them, I believe that I can comfortably and confidently to push a reset and show people how to become successful. And you can build something out of nothing, anytime, anywhere, and with anybody. And number four, I wanted to enjoy the things that money can bring. And I love myself at it. I have already enjoyed financial well-being and professional success as blessings all along since I started working after college. But you know what? Because of the low-key preaching I heard from my family, from a church, and from a society, I feel guilty of making so much money. So I offered so much to the church, to the nonprofit organizations, right? My wife always like, oh, wow, okay, sure, let's just do it. And I also felt shameful in enjoying our lives. How many of you are like that? And let's call it a stop. It's about time to enjoy a little bit of our own life in my second half of my life. Okay, the working hours, the pressures make me happy. Spending money make me guilty. I'm done with it. I want to enjoy what the money brings. And I want to build churches. I want to send missionaries to China, to different places. Number five, I want to use my minimum creativity to duplicate a huge business, okay? And I want to keep it simple. With sophistication is the norm of competing in the corporate world, we learned to make things complicated. Well, you know what? Yes, we got successes, but my body was tired. My mind was tired. And my relationship with my God, with my family, with my friends are all in fatigue. And I know this platform is exactly the opposite of this world. It's just like my church. It's about building the inclusions and diversities and keep things simple. And number 6, I wanted to bless more people with my financial skills, tools, and services. I suffered a lot, like many of you, financially from financial illiteracy. I only believe in hard working. I never believed or accepted passive income or investment because I felt that those are filthy. The more I make, the more like a pipe I made myself into. I let the money to flow through me. I like to be a vault. Okay, I want to be a vault for the society, for my family, for my generations to come. I know everyone's needs it, and I can help everyone to build a vault. Number 7, I wanted to uncover my potential, and I want to document a journey for my generations to come so that they can copy, they can duplicate. When I was at the deathbed 3 times since 2013, all the books I read from Dale Carnegie, Stephen Covey, and all the Bob Proctors came to my mind very vividly when I lying down there waiting for my sentence from the oncologist. What would be my eulogy? What would my son or my wife or my friends say about me? A hardworking guy, a good pastor, a smart professor? What kind of a baloney they're going to put on my tombstone? In this second half of my life, I'd like to embark on this less traveled road to build a path that more can enjoy my fellowship and more can enjoy the life without waiting so long. And number 8, I wanted to connect to God more closely through my effort here. Okay. And God is my inspiration. People are my motivation. I can preach only to those in the church who sit before me. What about others? Church doesn't need more preachers and pastors, but the world does. I choose my motto from Acts 18:3, which, was after I got my cancer. I wanted to be the tent maker like Apostle Paul, to be the light and salt in this world. And from the co-founders, from the leaders, from the peers in this company on this great platform, I know that's possible because they're all doing it. And number 9, I wanted to be free. I want a free life with a passive income. Yes, we all have the real freedom in the truth. Freedom is not to do whatever you want to do. Freedom is to not do something you don't want to do. I finally can say no to the corporate bullshit, baloney, sorry for my French. I can finally say no to earning more at the cost of my family time. I can finally say no to the pain of letting people go when they need me the most. Last, if not the least, I wanted to make a lifetime friendship in this great business, which is relevant to many, many, many. I'm grateful for my dear mentor, Wayne, Jenny, Wendy, and all these Janet who led me into this business 10 years ago. But I didn't realize the potential of this business. And now seeing them glue together, grow together, enjoy, cherish successes together, I said, man, I got to be part of this pack. I want to be part of the champions. And the leaders in the corporate are afraid of you to keep no distance with your peers and with your subordinates. And I'm tired of that. And I wanted to make the best friendship out of my fellowship in this business. And I know it's possible. 2020, to many people, it was a disastrous year. But for me, it was a remarkable. I tested my potential and I grew a lot with my family. Actually, it was the best vacation I ever had since I started working. Okay. Why? Because I was able to enjoy the time with the family while making really decent, good money and a friendship with everyone. With that said, my friend, thank you for listening to me. I know I'm boring, but you know what? This company is not boring. This life is not boring. Make the best out of it. Thank you very much. Back to you, APAC.
Thank you, John. All right. Thank you for wonderful sharing, very powerful sharing. Last speaker that I would like to invite is Renee.